Well, brace yourselves because tonight, right here on CBS, 18 all-new castaways land upon the islands of Fiji for their chance at the $1 million prize and the coveted title of Sole Survivor. Ahead of tonight's premiere, we wanted to share a little sneak peek, so take a look at this.
Welcome to Survivor 48. Survivor 48 is the 8th edition of the game in the new era. Respect! And once again, we have a dynamic group of players who are going to evolve the game by bringing their own take to it. It's like a treasure chest of opportunity, and it is there for the taking.
When I get my hands on one of those Beware bandages, there's no shot in hell I'm not opening it.
Nobody wins this game by playing it safe. That guy played it safe the whole time. Good job, here's $1 million.
I try to put a little creative spin onto everything I do. I hope I can bring that to Survivor too.
We have some very big personalities this season. Survivor's ready. Go! Some of them come bursting out of the gate on day one. Attack it!
You're not gonna tell me I can't or will not do something. It's gonna make me want to do it more.
I know I have the brains, I know I have the bronze, and I just want to go get after it.
We also have players who come into the game lacking confidence. Will something out there show them that they're as good as they thought they might be?
I genuinely don't think there's going to be anything easy for me in this game. Everything's going to be hard, and that's why I signed up for it.
I want to find out not only where my limits are, but I want to push past them.
I would categorize Survivor 48 as being dominated by partnerships. Some of the partnerships are very public. Other partnerships are so secretive, they barely know they're in a partnership. And the question always becomes, when do I take you out?
I want everybody to not know that I'm a threat, and then when it's too late, I will be standing on the battlefield.
The one trait that I see in everybody is there's a fire in their belly.
I know that I should get far in the game, but if I don't, I'll be hard on myself because why didn't I?
I'm gonna get knocked down, but I'm gonna land on my back, because if you can look up, you can get up. That's why I'm gonna be the sole survivor.
Whatever that call to adventure is, when you hear it, you gotta respond, because it's gonna just keep knocking. Because what if you're the one that wins Survivor 48?
If you are the one that wins Survivor, well, not you at home, but one of these 18 that were just featured in that video, something that stands out to me that he talks about is this is going to be the season of partners or pairs or what have you, because something that's always changing and evolving in this game is the way alliances move throughout the game and how that ultimately impacts that at the end. So kind of excited to see how that pans out. Now, in addition to this exciting season premiere, Survivor superfans and Survivor producers are already looking ahead to the future for the show's historic 50th season, which is slated to air sometime around this time next year. So it was already previously announced that season 50 will feature all returning players, which has not yet happened in the new era. We haven't seen this since season 40 when all the previous, well, not all the previous winners, but some of the previous winners came together for the infamous season Winners at War. So here's host Jeff Probst with some insight into how fans can play a part into the game design of season 50. Check this out.
I'm very excited to announce that Survivor 50, which will premiere a year from now, has a fun theme, and the theme is it's called In the Hands of the Fans. And what that means is, for the first time ever, the producers will not be in charge of the game, the fans will. So every so often during Survivor 48, fans will have a chance to vote on key elements of the game that are going to design the adventure for the returning players. So they are truly going to decide if there's a Final Four fire-making challenge or not, if the players get rice in the beginning or not. So it's our way of saying thank you for 25 years of loyalty. It is the next evolution of the game.
So as he said, you will get to vote on aspects of the game that fans have never had a say in before. Things like tribe colors, the amount of days the game is played, whether there will be a Final Four fire-making challenge, which has always been very infamous for this show. And then some things beyond that as well, like rice and other things. What's really cool about this, I think, as a super fan and someone who's been reviewing this show now for 8 seasons, is that, you know, a lot of fans, especially on social media, always have an opinion or something to say about this show and are always saying that the producers should, you know, take certain things into mind. And so I think this is your opportunity to really put your say in and say how you feel about this. So the voting for this historic season will open tonight live during the premiere. So make sure to tune in and get your say. And I don't know how long they'll keep this open because filming, I think, is actually slated to happen later this spring for that 50th season. So as always, producer Charlie and I will be reviewing each episode each week. So make sure you're caught up before next week, and we'll share all of our latest thoughts. And I'll, of course, be keeping my eyes peeled on social media to see what the fans are saying. All right, well, in addition to all this excitedness that I've been sharing, yesterday I had the opportunity to sit down with 3 of the 18 new castaways featured on the season. So right after this break, meet contestant Joe Hunter. We'll be right back.